Hey Aries, welcome to your mid-February tarot check-in. I'm Venetia. I'll be reading your cards today. As you can tell, I started working from bed again because that feels like a luxury experience to me, right? Anyways, so I'm going to dive into it. If you check at the description box below, you'll find information about all the decks that I'm using, as well as how to book a one-on-one reading with me, and some information about my upcoming tarot intensive course called Total Tarot. So without further ado, let's hop into it. I have a lot of colorful cards that I will be using today. So let's start off with a chakra card. It's like a little chakra oracle deck. So first we have decisions. Okay, starting this off right, strong. All right, and then we have presence. Ooh, yeah, you decide. You got to make sure that you're there for whatever you decide to do. And then we have emotions. Yes, all right. So this feels like maybe some decision that you've made recently or about to make really calls upon you to be there for it fully. You may have had a lot of confusion, a lot of it's been kind of a guessing game, but maybe there's some information that comes in that allows you to really know what you're actually there for, what you're seeking. I know there's been a lot of emotional upheaval this month for a lot of folks. A lot of like emotional cleansing, spiritual cleansing that's been going on, really allowing ourselves to strip down our past, get to the nitty gritty, and recognize where we've been holding ourselves back and encased in certain themes and patterns. So let's pull some other cards. So with decisions, we have body. All right, so with decisions, maybe you've had some specific type of health issue or something with regard to not being fully embodied and present in your day-to-day life that's really been causing your energy to kind of falter, to be kind of unreliable in certain situations. Maybe you've been really flaky lately, and it's not due to the world around you. It's just because you haven't been feeling right within yourself, and that's okay. You've needed to tune in and tap into some more self-care, self-love, and really being able to take the time and appreciate whatever's arising from within you right now, whatever hardship that you've been going through, and getting yourself back to a place of full health, full vitality, being fully in your power. Here we have presence and passion reversed. And so you could have lost your zest for life for a little bit, really feeling kind of this kind of separateness, not really down with the human experience. I don't want to say anything super dark, but maybe you just like, it's like almost been like you're ready to like quit, give it up, give it up to some degree. And it's just like, so you haven't been showing up fully. You've been taking time, feeling really separate from some of the things that you used to enjoy. But it's okay because I feel like you're kind of being carried elsewhere. Here we have emotions, trust. Trust that this is only temporary, whatever you're feeling, and that you're going to get some time. You're going to get that break. You're going to get to really move away and or at least stand back, see the bigger picture, and know how to move forward. If you feel like you've been stuck lately, like things are about to come in and come in clearly. I love with this trust, we have like the heart, like really connecting the above and below. And so doing some heart healing, making sure that you're using kind words, being around those who always shower you with kindness. Maybe there's some stuff that you haven't really been able to get off your chest, or that someone hasn't gotten off their chest, and they could be coming towards you, giving you an offer of love and appreciation of some sort that allows you to recognize the impact you really do make in someone's life, because maybe you haven't been feeling that. Maybe you've been feeling really invisible, really powerless, and lacking what you need in order to keep going. And it's like, it's okay, you didn't need to keep going, you just needed to be right here. Here with decisions and body, we have the Three of Cups reversed. So this could be feeling really alone, not really having the support you need, feeling really vulnerable, but not willing to necessarily reach out and get that assistance. Here we have the Devil card reversed because there's some kind of lack of control here that you had or have that was really restricting you in some way and keeping you from keeping you really prickly, keeping people kind of as far away as you could, if not at least an arm's length away. So it's like if you did need them, like you could reach out, but at the same time you were kind of going through this I don't really like to use the term dark night of the soul, but that's kind of what it was. And you're really having to integrate like who you've been with this more like primal type of I don't want to say lower vibe, but like natural energy that's kind of there. It could be some ancestral healing perhaps that's gone on, maybe dealing with some type of family member or something that has kind of come up from your past that you've noticed, but really having to deal with some of the shadow aspects of what you carry in terms of your bloodline. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. And so learning how to carry on that legacy and continue to build and move forward and be in that flow of that like subconscious, like timeless link that we share with those who have come before us. This feels really deep, and it's something that perhaps really impacted you in some way and has, in a way, you feel set you back, but that's really not the case at all. You just really had to be super present for whatever transformation was happening at this time, because you're moving through some really big energies. Here we have presence and passion with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And so it could just be that whatever you were doing before, perhaps in terms of your finances, you really weren't sure what the next step was, not sure where to really invest your resources, because your heart needed some healing, because you weren't fully in it and there was some type of element missing from it. Perhaps you were tired of going things alone or having to support others from a space of you really needing to do all of this work and meet this big energy, right? To really be able to fortify yourself. Here we have the Three of Wands, and so there's been a delay in kind of some type of whatever you've been able to receive or whatever you've been wanting to get back, and it's because of whatever this block was or whatever this inability kind of was in terms of the cards that came before it. It's like if you didn't take the time to do this, like stuff it would have just been the same old same, and I think you're starting to realize that now. We have the Nine of Cups here, and so with this, it's like, you know, a lot of people have kind of come to your table mainly because they probably have some of the same issues, or they're a resurgence or a part of a larger cycle of whatever this energetic resonance or blockage was that was within you. And now you're moving on from that. Whether or not you actually have a plan as a way to move forward, you're just kind of feeling it out. Here we have the Two of Swords. So it's like you're still trying to figure out what that looks like, how to move forward, what to say yes to, what to say no to. And so you're still moving rather slowly in this situation because you want to be deliberate. Your pace of life has changed significantly, but that's okay. Here we have the Eight of Swords with the Trust and the Emotions card. And so you're recognizing that maybe you've been blocking your opportunities to build better trust and better relationships with other people. Perhaps it's been your own perspectives or certain amount of blindness that you've had to really recognizing who's there for you and who's not, what opportunities are there for you and what's not. Your own emotions from your past have really come up and created some type of blinder or interfered with your vision. And here we have the Page of Wands, and it's kept you from really playing and accepting new adventures, accepting new challenges. You don't like anything that comes with a little bit of mystery, but that's changing now. You're ready to dive into the unknown, to try things new, to be more adventurous, because now that you have this renewed trust, especially after dealing with such a big energy, I think that you're not going to allow the little things to disappoint you anymore, because then we have the Chariot. You're moving forward. You're going up in the ranks. You have that long-term vision, as well as being mindful of the present situation, because the charioteer has a lot on his plate, on his mind. He is a force that's always constantly taking action and prepared to take action in accordance to unexpected obstacles or interference. So it's like there's this really big energy about you where you're able to hold a lot of space for the now and for the, you know, few weeks, few months, few years from now. And so you're really motivated. You've got a big vision and you're starting to go for it. And I feel like you're beginning to put the call out there, maybe for people to assist you, to help you, kind of rallying the troops in some form or fashion, telling them to get behind you because you're ready to show them the way. And then we have the Justice card here. And so it's like you're really bringing things into balance. You're being fair to yourself as well as fair to others. You're not really sacrificing anything anymore and bringing injustice to yourself or making any unwise claims or decisions when it comes to this new vision, this new pathway forward. You're being really deliberate. You are that kind of fulcrum between the scales that is steady, that is grounded, that is still, and allows everything else to move kind of around you, and you observe that movement, and you can see what needs to be adjusted in order to make it work, in order to keep it steady. I feel like this Justice and this Chariot are one, so it's a very kind of embodied, integrated energy. I love it. It's like even though you're moving fast, there's this beautiful stillness within you. So yeah, that is what I have for you. That felt really good. I hope that you enjoyed it, Aries, and I'll see you soon. Bye.